I'm Manuel Cortinas, and this is my story. So I grew up in church. My mother started attending a church that she really liked, and she drug us to church on Sunday mornings. And that turned into Monday afternoons, Monday evenings, Wednesdays, and Fridays even. But by that time, I was already a teenager, and I just had a lot of, of my own thoughts of what I believed in at the time. And it didn't seem to be basically, in line with what my mother wanted and what she believed. So I made the decision that I didn't want to be a part of church anymore. So I walked away. I stopped going to church. I stopped believing that there was a God. And it took probably a good 18 years for me to be, invited back to church. Last Easter, 2015, I was asked, oh, come on, let's go to church. Sure. That service just opened my eyes all over again. The pastor just happened to be preaching about atheism, and I was like, why is he talking about this? How did he know I was coming? What's going on here? I just felt like God was using him to send me a message. Hey, you've taken a long enough leave of absence from, me, come back. I had to speak to the pastor. I was like, how did you know? I needed to know how did you know I was going to be in the crowd? And he basically told me, it's just one of those things we have to put out there. People that are non-believers, we have to open their eyes. And he introduced me to another pastor that day that actually helped me with questions that I was having, that basically gave me even more reason to think. At this point, I was pretty much wrong in believing that there was no God. There's so much fact out there about Jesus Christ, that it makes it hard not to believe that he's out there. So that's basically what drew me back into the church. Or my mother actually told me, she said she was praying for me to return to church. That was almost 15 plus years of her praying. Here I am. I'm back in church, and I'm not going anywhere.